Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also Venus if you're looking into love. It's your girl Lay, and I'm back with another video. This is for all my Aries loves, Team Aries, you already know. So this is for the month of September 2019. Now if you're wondering what these piles mean, this one is for the overall theme or lesson of September. This is for love. This is for career, school if you're in school, and home. And this one is for wellness. Wellness as in spiritual and emotional health, not actual like are you going to get sick wellness. So you can also have timestamps, so you can also skip to a particular section. And if you're interested, this is the same exact spread I do for my private monthly readings. It's called the month ahead. Is the same kind of setup if you're interested. So without further ado, Aries, let's get into it. I'll start with the overall theme or lesson for September. So we have the moon in reverse. Love that card. Choose wisely. Interesting. 10 of earth, change. 10 of earth, 2 of earth, I'm sorry, change. And I keep my own counsel. I believe that came out in reverse, but we'll put it up right side up. All right, so it's interesting that the moon and choose wisely came out, because choose wisely, of course, is all about discernment, seeing things clearly. Yeah, and it says you don't have to keep everything in your net. And with the moon here, the moon is all about hidden things, things that are not clear, something you're not sure about. So I feel like in September, Aries, overall, you'll be faced with a huge decision to make. And Spirit is warning you to choose wisely because you don't know all the information yet. There are some hidden things. You could also be, or you will also be in the process of a big change. There's a lot of balance going on. So we have the sun and the moon here, sun and moon. We also have the sun and the moon here. So I feel like you'll be balancing a lot of your light and your shadow aspects. There may be a lot of, I don't want to say inner conflict, but I feel like you may be in the tendency to fight, you know, head versus heart, intuition versus knowledge, all of that, logic, all of that. And with this, I keep my own counsel. This is Spirit is saying, do not get swayed. Like, you know, deep down, you know, your intuition, listen to your intuition, because you know the right path. Don't be swayed by the currents and the different changing circumstances of life. You need to be true to yourself, and the best way to choose wisely is to believe in yourself and listen to your intuition. With this, I keep my own counsel. Don't seek answers from anyone else. Self-reference. You know the best path or the best way forward for you, so don't be swayed by outside influences when it comes to making life decisions. So that'll be your overall theme, Aries, for September 2019. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to love. Everybody loves love. Okay, love. So for love, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. We have self-employment. Interesting. Coming out for love. Golden opportunity in reverse. Let go of control issues, and you'll find what you seek in reverse. Okay. So this says, I want to read this. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical. Did I say that right? Astronomical, you will again. If you haven't found such a person, chances are astronomical, you will. It's up to you, the universe. So Aries, especially for my single Aries, you may still be looking for that special connection. that may still be an ongoing search for you. Especially with the Nine of Swords. This is something that could be stressing you out, bringing you a lot of anxiety. And please don't ever let your love life or any women or men, you know, drive you a little crazy. You know, Spirit wants you to let go of control issues, let things happen naturally. Of course, you know, it's beneficial to, you know, try to go after the connection or the love you want, but Spirit wants you to let it just flow naturally. And doing that will prevent a lot of things, will prevent a lot of, you know, the anxiety and the worry. Especially in the fall, everybody's, you know, scrambling to find someone to, you know, shack up with for the winter cold months. But, you know, don't let that be such a worry for you, because I'm seeing that Spirit wants you to actually, you know, focus on career. So it says you are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. And we also have here in reverse golden opportunities. So like a double message. It says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. But are you seeing those opportunities? I asked that, Aries, because this is in reverse and there's a lot of anxiety. And if you're with someone, my Aries, that are booed up, it's just to say that you may just be in a very stressful period in regards to love, like just really anxious. Maybe you guys have been fighting a lot, or you want things to go a certain way and it's not going that way. Again, Spirit wants you to just be yourself. You cannot fix anybody. You cannot control anybody. You can only control yourself. So focus on yourself and try to flow with it naturally. And there may be some opportunity you are missing because you're so stressed out and anxious about this. Like, Spirit is like, this is a big hint from Spirit that you could be an entrepreneur, to start that business that you've been thinking about. Finally focus on that light, and that love, that passion for your business is attractive, and that can help get rid of all this anxiousness. Okay, Aries, so that's pretty much it for love. I love this self-employment. I want to see if that comes up for your career. All right, let's move on. Career. Let's see. We have Seven of Pentacles and the Sun. So beautiful, so beautiful. We have Seven of Wands, another seven. The Hermit in reverse. Nice. We have Samaritan in reverse, and we have Fool in reverse. Interesting. So I love your tarot cards, Aries. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about putting in a lot of hard work, planting your seeds. It's very much so a future oriented card. This is saying you're like laying the groundwork, so you might not see the rewards of your efforts now, but since you are planting the seeds and you're watering your garden, those rewards and those accomplishments are sure to come. And with this Sun that I love, with this Sun card, it lets me know that you'll be happily working. You know, Aries have a bad rep of being impatient, but I feel like with the Sun, you'll be happily toiling away, happily working towards something, some desire. And with the Seven of Wands, I love this one because in this deck, this flame to me symbolizes your passion. So I feel like you are really, you know, working through, and any obstacles. Seven of Wands is very much about standing your ground. Any obstacles are not like really obstacles for you, because you're going to power through them because you're happy about this. And with this, the Hermit, we have another little flame here. With the Hermit, this is about getting out of your shell and, you know, letting the sun, you know, getting back to your passion, getting back to things that, you know, make you happy, and really like going for something in your career or at school. Okay, so beautiful things. Now let's look at these archetype cards. So the shadow attributes are exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Ooh. And for the Fool, Shadow attributes are using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Okay, so I feel like your career or school or home is like a little bit of a balancing act. I'm loving how in this card the Fool is taking his mask off. This is similar to the Hermit, because the Hermit is all about coming out of, in reverse, all about coming out of your shell, following your passion. So you know, if you've been in a period of, I don't want to say limiting yourself, but like hiding your true self and going through the process of revealing emotion, letting the real you out, that can be a little painful process. So here it says fearlessly revealing emotion. You know, that's hard for a lot of people to do. So I feel like it may be a little bit of a struggle to, you know, take off that mask and be the real you and go for what you really want. But I feel like you can definitely do that, Aries. With the Samaritan, also it says refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. I feel like you may feel as though in September that you'll be reaching out for help. So you see how like trapeze artists, you know, they flip and they turn and somebody has to catch them. You may feel like I don't want to, like, flailing a little bit, like you may feel like you're calling out for help but nobody's answering you. You know, that's really not true, Aries. I actually, you know what I'm getting? So this trapeze artist just left their little swing. So I feel like what this is saying, you're afraid to make that leap and go for what you really want, your passion, because you're afraid that you won't get that support, that nobody will catch you when you take the leap. And that's very fitting with the Fool also, because the Fool, you know, in tarot is all about taking a leap of faith and going after something, you know, without fear. So yeah, Aries, don't be afraid to take that leap. Please go after what you want, because it brings you a lot of happiness. So I'm going to move on, to, what am I moving on to? Wellness. So spiritual, emotional, anything else that comes out. We have Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, not Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Another good sign. This is that passion, that fire. So, you know, September is going to be very, you know, wonderful for you. Ooh, and we have the Six of Wands. Nice. Temperance. Beautiful. Love the similar colors here. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within, in reverse. Tears of joy and sadness. So you know what, this fits in beautifully with the rest of your reading, Aries. So I'm gonna start here with this unlock the magic within. Again, to me, this talks about some fear, Aries, of going for something that lights you up, your passion, you know, what makes you feel free and lively. I still see some fear here, but like with these two cards, this is beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, I keep saying Pentacles, this is the clubs. Ace of Clubs or Wands, and Six of Wands. This is beautiful because this talks about victory. See that rainbow, the rainbow after the storm, you know, passionate beginning, a creative beginning, starting something new. And this is talk about success. So I see you, Aries, definitely triumphing over your fears that you may have. And then with this Temperance, it's all about balance. You know, you're balancing your fear versus your intuition and learning how to tell the difference between the two. You're balancing your head and your heart, your logic and your intuition, and you're not letting one, you know, rule the other, okay? Because ideally you want to balance. Now with this tears of joy and sadness, this goes back to like the tears I saw in your career or work and home and school reading, that there may be some tears only because, not like, how do I say this? Like I said, it's a painful thing to, you know, shed that skin, to shed that mask and go for something you want. So I really do still feel like there are more tears of joy, but just tears of healing. You know, healing involves a little pain sometimes, and but ultimately, you know, it's for the best. So I feel like definitely a lot of healing for you. Your wellness looks great because you're doing something you really enjoy, Aries. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you for coming to my channel. I am doing a giveaway once I reach 300 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe. Check out your videos for your sun, moon, and rising, and Venus. Thank you for watching.